Smoke rising around the altar, a bright orange glow highlighting the arches inside the magnificent centuries-old cathedral. Some might call it a miracle that as hundreds of years of history went up in flames, much of the interior of Notre Dame is still intact, and priceless religious relics and art were saved. The enormous fireball was the backdrop for thousands who filled the streets in Paris to sing outside the beloved landmark where kings and emperors have been crowned and the faithful have prayed.
Notre Dame is not just a building, it's the beating heart of Paris.
Before firefighters knew they could save any of the structure, French President Emmanuel Macron vowed to rebuild. But the losses cannot even begin to be calculated. The sight of the iconic spire collapsing was a crushing moment, not only for Catholics, but for all who are in awe of the church.
It's excruciating, simply excruciating.
Barbara Boehm is a senior curator at the Met Cloisters.
This is a structure that has resonance spiritually, historically, art historically, in every conceivable way. It's one of the great monuments to civilization.
And on the start of Holy Week, the place considered to be the heart of the French capital is in the hearts of New Yorkers.
I could only imagine, Monsignor Ritchie, what it would do to all of us if a fire struck St. Patrick's. We would all sense that there was a fire in our home, because that's what a cathedral really is. It's a spiritual home where people go in moments of tears and in moments of smiles.
Cardinal Dolan spoke outside St. Patrick's Cathedral in Midtown Monday before an evening mass, where parishioners and tourists told us Paris is in their prayers.
I can't find words for this. I don't know.
This one just breaks my heart. So I came inside. I came to St. Patrick's to pray for what's happening in Paris.
And although we know one firefighter there was seriously injured, nobody died. French authorities tonight are treating this fire as an accident. The church is undergoing a $7 million renovation project right now, but we don't know if that had anything to do with this devastating fire. Maurice.
Okay, Jessica, thank you. It is jarring when you look at it this way. The cathedral in its former glory, alongside images of it burning today. While the fast-moving fire reduced much of the cathedral to ashes, the landmark is still standing tonight, as you've heard. Before today, the 12th century cathedral was still used by the Catholic Church for daily mass, and it had a full schedule planned for Holy Week. And stay with CBS 2 for continuing coverage of this historic loss. On our website, you will find more photos of the fire, as well as reaction from New York's Catholic community. It's all just ahead on cbsnewyork.com. Take a look right there.